We start this morning with the arrest warrant of the former President Lee Myung-bak on a series of corruption charges. He was taken from his home in southern Seoul late last night to a detention center in the east of the capital, Seoul. We now have our reporter Cha Sang-mi standing by outside of the detention center where the former president is imprisoned to tell us more about the situation after the court's decision to issue an arrest warrant for the former leader. Sang-mi, so the ex-president Lee Myung-bak has spent his first night behind bars.
That's right, Seven. The former president is now locked up behind bars at the Seoul Eastern Detention Center behind me in Songpa-gu District, southeastern Seoul. He was brought here just past midnight after the Seoul Central District Court issued an arrest warrant against him just an hour earlier. The former president posted a photograph of a handwritten statement on his Facebook before leaving his home saying, quote, "I don't blame others. Everything is my fault and I feel remorse." Lee's legal team expressed regret over the decision to arrest the former president, although they said they respected the court's decision. They added that this is the start of a long fight, signaling their plan to fight each of the allegations in court. Lee's team expressed regrets over the result, although they said that they respect the court's decision. Normally, suspects processed by the Seoul Central District Court are detained at the Seoul Detention Center in Gyeonggi-do Province, but the court decided to hold Lee at the Seoul Eastern Detention Center, considering another former president, Park Geun-hye, is being held at the Seoul Detention Center. Lee is to be kept in solitary confinement on the 12th floor in a cell that's just 10 square meters big. That sounds small, but it's almost double the size of an average solitary cell and includes a TV set and separate shower facilities.
Now, Sang-mi, the former President Lee joins a long list of the former Korean presidents who have landed themselves in jail due to their corruption dealings while in office.
That's right, Simon. It's been just about a year since his successor, former President Park Geun-hye, was arrested on March 31st, 2017, over some serious corruption allegations, charges that include bribery and abuse of power. Her trial is coming to a close, and the prosecutors are demanding she serve 30 years in prison. And with this arrest, the former President Lee is now becoming the fourth living former Korean president to have been detained over past corrupt practices. The 76-year-old faces at least 14 charges, the most serious of which is receiving $10 million in bribes from businesses and agencies. Other charges include embezzlement, tax evasion, and a violation of election law. This also marks the first time in 23 years that two ex-presidents are detained at the same time. Ex-presidents Chun Doo-hwan and Roh Tae-woo were jailed for mutiny and corruption in 1995, but were released 2 years later through a presidential pardon. Back to you, Semin.